Yeah, I'm Travis Lincoln here. I'm from Charleston originally. Grew up in a little small area called Somerville. You guys know that? Yeah, a lot of white people. Grew up gluten-free black. I had to act like I was Martin Luther King when I was in class, man. It was crazy. I used to fight with my teachers about things like black on black crime. And I was like, it's really not a thing. People commit crimes in the communities in which they live. 80% of all white people are killed by other white people, but you never hear that statistic. Which means white people kill white people, black people kill black people, and Asian people kill karaoke. It was crazy growing up there, man, because like all my white friends wanted to say the N-word. And I was like, I can't say that. You know, Article 55, Chapter 10 says if you say the N-word, I gotta beat your ass. I had one white friend, his name was Charles. We were playing basketball, and I told him, I said, hey man, you can't say the N-word, but you can say ninja just to get your rocks off or whatever. So we're playing basketball, and he says ninja, but my other friends heard the other word, and they exercised Chapter 55, and they beat his ass. And he's looking at me on the ground, and I'm looking at him, and he was like, you're not gonna help me? I'm like, ninja, you are on your own. I didn't do that shit. Yeah, man. I love growing up there though, because my dad was like the first black police officer in my hometown. Yeah, it was cool. Glad for that. It's cool. Yeah. He was also an alcoholic, so yeah, he was the first cop to pull himself over for drunk driving. He didn't give himself a ticket because he was black. Politic people. Yeah, I mean, I did love growing up. You know what's funny is because, like, growing up in that environment gives me like a different outlook on things. Like, for instance, like, I said, like a lot of my white friends, they like to, listen to rap music. One of my white friends, matter of fact, he just found out that he was 2% African. Yeah. I was like, you still can't say the N-word. But he's bragging about it, right? He's like walking around town bragging about it, like it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, you can't brag about being 2% African. It's not like it's some type of low-fat milk. Like, you're not chocolate milk. Like, you're not, chocolate ninja. That's not cool. But yeah, I just celebrated my 51st birthday. Yeah. And she was like, whoa, yeah. I think I look good for my age. Yeah. The crazy thing about it is my name is finally catching up with my age. My parents originally named me Herbert. Yeah. Who the hell looks at a newborn baby and names them Herbert? I was literally born with an AARP card. Like, yeah. My friends used to tease me, man. They used to call me Mr. Herbert. And then I couldn't play with them, right? Because how did they go to their parents? Where are you going? I'm going outside to play with Mr. Herbert. So now I just buy white Vans for fun, because I got name shamed the other day. I was helping my girlfriend buy a vehicle, and gave the guy, my license so that we could test drive the vehicle. I went outside to my car, came back in, my girlfriend's laughing. I was like, what you laughing at? She was like, the guy just said, I see why he calls himself Travis. I was like, wow, okay. This motherfucker's name shaming me, okay, bet. So he comes back to the desk and I look at his name badge, and his name is fucking Woodrow. Woodrow Brown. And he was white. I got name shamed by a white ninja named Woodrow Brown. It's fucked up, bro. I have 2 kids. Yeah, they were both born with special needs. They were born with audacity. I have 2 autistic children. They both are on the disrespect spectrum. Shit is crazy. Yes, my daughter also suffers from this disease I call cash apnea. My son always makes fun of me though. He says I try to dress too young for my age. He told me I dress like a YN. For white people, if you don't know what that means, that's a young ninja. That is a step below the N-word. Young ninja is the worst level of ninja you could actually be. Yeah, he told me I dress too young. I try to look too young. So I dress like a YN. He said I'm too old, black, and gray to dress like a YN. I was like, did you just call me an OBGYN? What that did, man. What's crazy is, my son is a totally different, guy from me. He's 22 years old. He's made me a grandfather. You can clap for that. That's cool, the grandfather part. I do think it's my fault, because fathers, we need to teach our kids how to pull out. It's one thing I forgot. Didn't teach him how to pull out. Legit, when he was at the gas station, I should have made him stop at 19.99. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Now I have a grandchild. But my son was way different from me because I was really quiet in class, real quiet in school. I didn't get into a whole lot of trouble. But my son was he's way different. He tried to holler at his teacher. I'm talking about legit trying to holler at his teacher. He sent her an email. He was like, you don't know who this is. But if you were not my teacher, you and me can do some things. Exactly. His mom was furious. I thought that shit was hilarious. And his mom had every right to be upset, right? Because, she's a teacher at the same school. True story. This is a true story. Yeah, so she's livid. She's mad. So she corners him. She was like, why would you send her that? Look at this email. Look at it. Read it to me. Tell me what it says and tell me why it's wrong. And now he's all scared. You don't know who this is. But if you were not my teacher, you and me could do some things. And she was like, it's not you and me, it's you and I. And she's an English teacher. So now he's like failing the class, right? Because his teacher's a snitch. Can't do work in the class if the teacher's a snitch. So now I got to drive all the way back to Charleston, to fuss with him about, his grades, and now we got to have a parent-teacher conference. So, before the meeting even started, I looked at my son and I said, hey, listen, bro, I get it. She looks good or whatever. I don't care how good she looks. You got to get your damn work. It's non-negotiable. Get your work. And then we had the conference, and the teacher walks in the room, and I was like, God damn. Oh my God. Oh, she was fine. I looked at my son, I was like, son, I understand. I completely understand. I had to gather myself, get it together. So after the meeting was over, I emailed her. You don't know who this is. But if you weren't my son's teacher, you and me could do some things. It's crazy, man. But I love doing comedy, man. I get an opportunity to travel all across the country. I got a chance to go to LA. One thing I hated about LA is I had to drink out of paper straws. Yeah, I hate that shit, right? Like, then I found out why. It's because of some damn sea turtles. Yeah. So now, I got to drink out of a tampon because some damn sea turtles are choking on plastic straws. Then I found out, that at the time that the sea turtles, they made that rule that a whole bunch of unarmed black people were getting killed by police officers. And nobody ever thought to make paper police officers. What the fuck is that about? Then I found out that these turtles are some really freaky animals, man. Did you guys know that when turtles mate, they meet on the shores of beaches and they have orgies? Yeah, they have the C. Diddy parties. Choking on plastic straws. Bullshit. Then I went to New York, same thing, some fucking paper straws. And New York got their own problems, right? They got rats. Their rats are so huge, and they have so many rats, and they started putting, stuff on the trash so that the rats can't reproduce. Like, for real, this is a real thing. They started putting things on the trash so the rats couldn't reproduce. And there's a rat right now that cannot have any children. That's raising 4 teenage mutant ninja turtles. And he's racist. He makes them call him master. Anyways, guys, that's been my time. You guys have been a great class.
Here we go for Travis Lincoln, y'all.